What's up, guys? Back with another video. Sorry, this is a late video about the story mode because it did restart today, so we got some new requirements. So we're gonna go over the characters and then what's best team you can set up for story mode. All right, so the dimensional clash, we have Warpath, Lizard, and Mystique. So we have 2 out of 3 with no uniforms. So that's pretty decent start for transcendent characters if you want to work on them. The ones with no uniforms, we have Vulture, Domino, and War Machine in the second one, which are pretty decent. Nightcrawler, Miles Morales, and Ulick. Then we have Vision, Polaris, and Sharon Rogers. And we'll talk about Vision here in a few minutes when we come back. 2-2, we got Proxima, Iron Hammer, and Sister Grimm. Cable, Jean Grey, and Jane Foster. So you do have a couple World Boss Ultimates and World Boss Legends in there. So if you don't have those build up, you gotta at least have 1 out of the 2 build up for most of these story modes. Falcon, Iron Hammer again, and Namor. Captain Marvel, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, and Adam Warlock. So Robbie Reyes and another character has a bunch of appearances in story mode this month. All right, we have Lizard again, Sister Grimm, and Black Bolt. Quasar, Iron Fist, and Robbie Reyes again. The next one is Shuri, She-Hulk, and Colossus. For the villain stage, we have Mephisto, Magneto, and Scorpion. Next, we have America Chavez, Kahori, and Icarus. And we have Captain Marvel again, Nova, and Sif. Odin, Kid Omega, and Shadow Shell. Then we have Spider-Woman, Mr. Fantastic, and Medusa. Next, we have Sabretooth, Molecule Man, and Omega Red. We have Madeline Pryor, War Machine again, and Gladiator. Black Swan, which is very, very expensive and hard to get because you need to have tier 4s. So, Cyclops and Absorbing Man. And then we have Kid Omega again, X-23, and Wave. So Kid Omega and Robbie Reyes makes a couple appearances in the Dimensional Clash, and they show up again later on in the story modes. So, like I said, Black Swan, if you don't have at least 3 tier 4s, she's going to be unlockable for you until you get those. So that's kind of expensive. The rest are kind of free. You have Madeline Pryor, which that's 7,700 crystals, so that is a lot. We have 3 right here with Sabretooth being a crystal wall, Molecule Man being an epic quest, and Omega Red, which being is a paywall, but everybody should have Omega Red. Spider-Woman's paywall. The rest are kind of free to play, build up. Odin, which is a crystal wall character now, so if you don't have them, then you could definitely use like Kid Omega or Shadow Shell. The rest of them, now this one right here, America Chavez, she can somewhat do it until the end when she's fighting MODOK. So if you don't want to use her, you could definitely use Icarus. So we can play with a little team in a few minutes to see what best for your roster. Mephisto, which is a World Boss Legend. Quasar, which everybody should have. Cable, which is an ultimate where everybody should have him at least tier 3. Proxima Midnight also. Now 2-1 is Vision, Polaris, and Sharon Rogers. Now with this right here, it says enemy immunity to physical damage. Now, Vision he says he deals energy, but all his attacks are physical damage of energy attack. So his energy attack turns into physical damage. So that means he's nullified for this one. And he only has like one skill that's energy based. And I think it's his tier 3. It's either the tier 3 or one of his skills, but I don't use him at all. So that's why I have him on the left-hand side. That way you can use Polaris if you have her. So this is my team, but I'm going to show you the rest now. Okay, next is the True Shield. We have Rescue. We have Rescue. Ironheart and all them look the same to me. So we have Rescue, Icarus again, and Spider-Woman. Human Torch makes a comeback in story mode. It's been a while. Scorpion and Gamora. We have Black Dwarf, which is a World Boss Ultimate. Moon Girl and Kid Omega again. And then we have Quasar, Star-Lord, and Hulk. So you can get Quasar for free in Dimension Missions. Just have to be lucky. Black Dwarf, World Boss Ultimate, kind of easy to build up. And Rescue is a paywall. So if you don't have Rescue, you can definitely use Icarus. Okay, that's for the True Shield. The All War. We have Kid Omega again. So like I said, there's a couple in here that makes quite a bit of a splash in story mode. Kid Omega, Spider-Man, and Satana. Then we have Human Torch again, Sister Grimm and Jean Grey. Kid Omega again, Rachel Summers and Mysterio. And then we have Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider again, MODOK, and Thanos. Alright, so like I said, most of these are free to play, like Kid Omega, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, Human Torch. So if you have their uniforms, Robbie Reyes and Human Torch, then you're fine. Kid Omega can definitely do these, especially if you got the artifact for free. Now, as far as Kid Omega, you can give him like a mind damage, damage proc obelisk, because he does deal mind damage. He has elemental. But if you have a spare destruction, so if you don't have a reforged destruction or anything, you just got one laying around with like at least a 200 or 180 proc, give it to Kid Omega and he can definitely make it work. Like I said, if you should have the artifact, because we got it for free, which it increases his damage and damage reduction. So that's comes in handy. So he did pretty well in story mode. I was kind of impressed. All right, so the future ends here. We have Nick Fury makes an appearance on this one. Havoc and Dr. Voodoo. So if you don't have Nick Fury, you can use Havoc. Okay, and then we have Ronan, Mysterio again, and Domino. Ronan, even though he is a support character, and I do have an insight on him, hey, he definitely could do it. He definitely did it. So, and plus he has kind of like a self-buff and artifact in itself. And he has his own lead. So, Ronan can definitely do that stage, no problem. And the last one, we have Silk, Toxin, and Storm. Now, this is right here is Bit Bad Thanos. If you don't have the summer uniform for Silk, in which it'll come around this summer, but this is an old uniform though, so I will kind of skip it. But she's still good. But Toxin, he could definitely do it. I've used Toxin before, but I got Storm in the leadership slot. So that's my team really for like all 4 story modes. You would have Storm as the damage dealer just because of Thanos. Lizard and Vision, and that's only because of dimensional clash, where you don't want Vision in the lead for 2-1, and Lizard in 3-3. You definitely don't want Lizard in that one. So that's my team for the whole story mode will be Storm, Vision, and Lizard. But I did have a little bit of trouble on 6-1 with like I said, America Chavez, where she did not survive. But that was and I don't know why. Well, it was because of MODOK, really. But that's a better artifact right there. But I may just keep this one, may just buffer up just a little bit more. She does have a mighty CTP of authority, because I'll use it for like conquest or whatever. But if you don't want to do that, you could definitely do something like that's kind of tough. You could do 2 teams if you want to do 2 teams. You could do something like America Chavez on this side, where Cohorty is in the lead. She could definitely do it. Let's see. Cyclops, I don't think he could do that one. Unless you had his hero uniform. Maybe. Let's see. You would definitely not want Lizard in that slot. And like I said, Vision, that's a no-go. So if you don't have Polaris, you could definitely do like Sharon Rogers. Like that. And you still wouldn't have to worry about 5-1, because it would be an automatic villain. So it would be Mephisto in that slot. So you could definitely do something like that if you wanted a second team. So that would probably be like my alternate team if I did 2 teams. Be Sharon Rogers, America Chavez, and Lizard. But like I said, this right here will be my main team. But if you do not have Storm's summer uniform, which is a paywall, I know, you could put Toxin. You could put Toxin in her spot. He could definitely beat Thanos, no problem. So, if you just want the one team, you could definitely do something like this if you don't have Storm's Summer Days uniform. So, you could give Toxin an energy. He's really proc friendly. Or you can give him a proc obelisk. He can definitely do it. Said got the if you do have the artifact, he does got ignore dodge and all basically all attack. But you could do something like that. So that's gonna be my team for the story mode for this month. Like I say, if you want to run the one team, you can do Storm, Vision, and Lizard. Or if you want to do 2 teams, you could do Sharon Rogers, America Chavez, and Lizard also. So yeah, just hit me in the comment box down below. Let me know what y'all guys think of the requirements and story mode this month. And if you have any chests to crack open, as you can see in the True Shield, I have over 200. Well, over 181 I could open. So that way you can get some tier 3 materials to rank up some characters, get them transcended to tier 3. Hey, go for it. Hope you get lucky. You know what? We'll go ahead and pull one before I end the video. So I have what, 75. So we'll go and we'll do a 20. It's the only thing I don't like with the loading. Okay, we're gonna crack open 20. And Got some 6 stars. I definitely needed some 6 stars. And okay, 500 EOD, 400 TCP. So, boom, there you go. Easy peasy. So, hopefully y'all get lucky. Hit me in the comment box down below. Let me know what y'all guys get if you do crack open some chests. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.